Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the Dark Pegasus. Now, I've done a review for the Mighty Steed Smoke and a review for the Creative Kit Dark Pegasus. These kits are made by Bossfight Studios and part of the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S series. To build your Dark Pegasus, you need to purchase both of these. The Mighty Steed Smoke retail for about $35 to $40. And the Creature Kit Dark Pegasus is around $20 to $25. So once you acquire the two sets you need to create your Dark Pegasus, there will be some assembly required. So after you successfully completed your assembly of your Dark Pegasus, this is what he's going to look like. Now during your assembly process, you have to be very, very careful. First thing, you're going to need a hair dryer along with your two complete sets of figures. You're going to have to go ahead and heat up and remove some of your horse parts. So first, you're going to have to, see if I can grab it here. First, you're going to have to remove the horse's head. You're going to have to remove the horse's mane, the horse's tail, and this body part that's located right here. Just want to bring this to you guys' attention. And it's been a lot of breakage in the community with the wings. So if you're not very careful, you can break the pins. So first thing you want to do is you want to take off the hair, heat up the neck here at the joint around the head, pop off your horse head, and it'll just leave you with the neck. That way you can freely grab it and grasp it like this without these ears and hair stabbing you in your palm of your hand. And then you're going to want to come down here and pop off this bottom piece, and then come up to the top and pop off this piece. But the real trick to these guys, is these wings. So you want to make sure that this piece here, now this one will actually have a hole in it because you're going to be using that one, so you can put the wings through. You need to line up these holes with the barrels that are inside of the horse's body. If you don't do it and you push too hard and you don't heat it up, those little tabs can break. And they've done for a lot of collectors. So I recommend you use very cautious when you're putting in your wings. Pretty sure it's in straight. This piece and the barrels inside are lined up perfectly, and you go slow. And then all you have to do next would be to start assembling your Pegasus, simply by having this put on first. I recommend you put on this piece first, then put your wings in so you can see down the side, and then put on your neck, put on your head, then the mane, and then you come around to the back. You can pop off that tail, and you can put on your serpent tail. It's just like a little peg there, but make sure you heat it up so you can you don't break that little peg. But for the articulation on the Dark Pegasus, we have an up and a down, all the way around, however you want to see it. The other articulation for the head is pretty much what I went through for the other reviews. So I've done a review for the Smoke Horse and the Creature Kit, so check that out. We do have a nice mouthpiece for the horse, so you can pose it where you want. The only really articulation we haven't got a chance to look at is the wings on the horse. So these just pretty much rotate 360 all the way around, and then there's a back and forward on them. So you just position it wherever you want, and you can get whatever pose for those wings that the joints will allow. But I still recommend manipulating very closely to the horse's body, and on this ball piece here, just try to use caution and make sure it's fluent, because you can still, it's very fragile pieces. These are definitely only made for adult collectors. I would recommend that your kids play with them, or your grandkids, whoever, for your friends' kids, whoever comes over. But it is a very nice piece. It's definitely going to make your shelves look pretty cool and menacing. And don't forget that they do come with, the creature kit comes with the white clear stand, and then there's a black stand that comes with the smoke, so you can choose however you want to pose your horse. If you want him to stand like this, they have different stands here on the bottom. So he's probably the best character to show off with. Here is a geared down Knight of Prosperity. So he looks really good on that horse. Of course, you don't have to use the Knight of Prosperity for this horse. You can use whoever you would like. But he looks really good on the horse. So this is going to wrap up our Dark Pegasus 3-part little series, I guess. So look for the smoke review and the creature kit review to check out in more detail. And this is what you get as the end result. These are very cool. These are 1/18 scale. They're still widely available throughout the online stores. I think they're still available on Bossfight Studios website if you decide. Very, very cool. This is how tall he is to the 1/18 scale Bossfight Studio figures, with the figure standing beside him. Here's how the Dark Pegasus scales with the Kawiki. Looks really, really good. Here's how Dark Pegasus scales with a Joy Toy figure. Here's also a Fortnite figure. Scales really, really good. We can always bring back in the Kawiki if we want to, just to give it a little better idea. And the Knight of Prosperity all look good. So yeah, he can definitely fit into any of your universes. I do highly recommend him. Just be very cautious of the build. It can be very difficult with the this body piece here in the wings. And unfortunately, if you break off those little tabs, you're going to have to buy another set and be out another $20, $25. So just be very careful. He's very cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Please like and share. And we'll see you in our next review.